Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another card trick tutorial, and we have 20 cards here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red cards, and then on this hand we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black cards. So what we're going to do with these cards is actually very interesting. I'm going to put the black cards on the bottom. So we're going to take these black cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the black cards right here, and then 10 of the red cards right there. And what we're going to do is choose a leader for these cards. I'll use the 4 of hearts just for this example. And then we will choose a leader out of this one, and why not the 3 of clubs? So what we're going to do is flip these piles over, and flip these piles over, and we're going to see them follow this leader. We're going to follow the color of their leader. So look at that, they followed, but that's not too great of a feat because that was a pile. But if we switch these two right here, now it could get interesting. So look at this. They follow their leader. They're all black on this pile. And if we switch these piles over here, you can see that when we flip these over, they follow too. Now for these last two, we have a bit of a twist. So we've seen this paperclip the whole time, but what we're going to do is actually, we're going to put this paperclip on the 8 just for this trick, and we're actually going to set the 8 right in the black pile, and we're going to set the ace in the red pile. But because they follow their leader, we're going to see that just with a snap, you can actually see that they change. Look at that, the 8 has followed, and they've switched. So that's the trick. Hope you guys like it, and now on to the tutorial. Hey, welcome back. This is the tutorial for the performance of that trick that you just saw. So what you're gonna need is just a deck and then a paperclip. So what you're gonna do with this deck is take out 10 red cards right here, hearts or diamonds, whatever, and then 10 black cards. And that's it. You don't need the rest of the deck right here. You don't need that. You can just set it aside. You only need these 20 cards. Then you're going to count off 10 of these red cards, but what you're going to do is on the 4th card, you're going to do something different. So you're just going to hold it in this grip right here, and then use your thumb, peel off cards. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. But after this 3rd card, what you're going to do is pull this off just like the same, but you're going to stick your pinky in between right here. That's called a pinky break, and it's separating it from the other cards. And from the front, it doesn't look like I have a pinky break at all. So it's a secret thing to separate it right there, and then you keep counting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping that pinky break right there. This is kind of a messy break, but you're going to keep it right there, and then you would give this to your spectator, telling them that they could shuffle these cards. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, so you have 10 of these, you count. And then you're going to say to your spectator that you're setting these in the middle. But really what you're doing is, or you're going to say you're setting it on the bottom. But what you're actually doing is setting it in that break right here that you've made with your pinky. And from the top and from in front, it just looks like you're putting it on the bottom right there. But really what you've done is you've snuck these 3 into the top of the pack. Now what you're going to do is take the top 10 cards, and 3, 6, 9, 10, and then you're going to square them up and then flip them over, because you don't want to flash that the 3 that are right here. You want to keep this right here, and then set this down and say this is the black pile, this is the red pile. and you actually have 3 of the black in there if you follow those steps. Now what we're going to do is pick a leader for the packets. So you're going to scroll, and you want to be sure not to flash these, like these black cards, because they think these are all red cards right here. And being able to show so many cards up here really gives to that deception that you have all red cards here. But you're going to take the 4th card down from the pack. So in this case, the 6 of hearts. And you're going to set it down and say, this is our leader right here. The red leader. And then you're going to take these 3 cards and put them on the bottom instead of putting them back on the top. And when you do that quick, it won't look like you did anything, but you have gotten that leader. And you're going to do the same for this. Every time you're going to take the 4th card, so the Jack of Clubs, and then put this on the bottom. Now, the sleight of hand is basically done. You don't have to do anything. You just flip these over, and you say that these are going to follow the leader. And you're going to do this, you're going to flip these over 3 times. So, you're going to flip over 3 separate cards. So, 1, 2, and 3. And they're all going to be the same color. But your spectator's not going to be too amazed because that was already, it was the pile that they think this is all red and this is all black. So what you're going to do is switch these up. And now, when you flip these over, you're going to flip 3 of each packet again, but it's going to follow the same. It's going to be the color even though you switched it. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then you can say, let's do it again. And then they switch it. You switch these piles again, or you can switch either. It doesn't really matter. But when you switch them again, they will follow that that color thing. And that's just a crazy thing for them because they watched you count the cards and you can switch them around and it follows. But you got to make sure that you do 3, otherwise the thing will be messed up. Because you basically did an impromptu setup at the beginning of the trick by moving all the pieces where they needed to go. Now for these last two cards right here, this is where the paperclip comes in. I'm going to flip over these and say, they followed as well, but what we're going to do, and then you're going to switch these cards like that. So the red is on this side, and then the black is on that side. And then you're going to take this paperclip, and this is really like visual and crazy change, really. It's not very visual, but you take the paperclip and you clip it on to the red card right here, and then you're going to say, we're going to use this 4, and when you turn it down, you're going to use these fingers to push, or actually you're going to use your thumb to push the 3, and really fast you're going to sneak the 3 into that paperclip like that, just like that. So you have it on the 4, and then when you swap it, you've just swapped the paperclip on to the black card. But when you do it really fast, it just looks like you just swapped. That was bad. You want to try and make sure that the paperclip stays the same. But when you set them down, you're going to be like, so we have the black, or the red card right here and the black card right there. But with a snap, they change and they follow their leader. And that's just a great moment. It's a real kicker. It's the ender. And that's the trick. You can rewind if you are having any problems, but it's a great trick. So yeah, this is a trick by Dynamo called Follow the Leader. So yep, that's the trick. I hope you liked it, and I hope I taught it well. So bye.